I'm live. Well, let's see. Anyway, my darlings, I don't know if I can talk like that or I should do like this. Maybe that's better, but I don't know because I'm new here and I don't know if I'm gonna get a lot of people. So, what I'm gonna do is I will check if there are people. One person is there. I don't know who is. Who is that one? Saying hello. Anyway, my darlings. Well, let's see. Wait, because I don't know. It's a little bit late, but it's like that, isn't it? Chat. I don't know if I talk like that or I talk like this. I'm sorry, my darlings, but this week was not supposed to be here, really. No, it's not. I just washed this week. This week was a nice week. It was well done and everything, but I used for almost 3 years, I think, maybe 3 years. And what happened is the wig started to die like everything else in this planet. And I didn't have a lot of money, so I said, I won't pay anybody. I will try to do myself. So what I did is I just washed. I've cleaned everything, and it was there for almost 3 months, maybe. And I was thinking, should I pay someone to do a nice job, or should I just leave it there? That's what I did. And today I said, you know what? I don't have another thing to wear. Well, I've got. I'm lying, but I said, why not try to just relax and not get stressed in this life? Wait, but there is one person here. I don't know who is this person, but somebody's watching. That's so cool. Anyway, my darlings, things changed a lot. And today I will talk about the last news I've got for you. So, last video, I was talking about what happened to me, what happened to my YouTube channel, and everything. So, I explained a lot of stuff. Um, Meanwhile, this week, after the live video, I decided to recover this very channel that you are watching now because I created, after YouTube deleted my YouTube channel, I created another one, the Sugar Love Show. I'm sorry, the Sugar Love Show, and this was zero, from zero. And in almost 1 week, I got almost 30 subscribers. I think some of the old subscribers, they came to check it. And meanwhile, I discovered this very old channel that I had. I created this channel 2 years after I created my first YouTube channel. That was 2007, the first one, and this one 2009. And when I found out that, I said, oh my God, I've got 2,300 subscribers. That's the one I should start working. And this is what I'm doing. I explained everything, what happened to my YouTube channel, my first YouTube channel. So if you didn't see, maybe later on you can check this video. It's a live video, and every time I do a live video, the live afterwards stays like a normal, regular video on YouTube. Anyway, my darlings, so I was very well this week, and this story about my YouTube channel, it's past. I decided to move on and everything. As I said, check the video and you understand what I'm talking about. So what I did today, I said, you know what? Let's try to talk to Google and YouTube for the last time. That's what I did. I I contact Google, and I spoke to someone there, very friendly, like always. And I told him about my problem, and I told him, "Can I have the last chance?" So like that, I am done. I explained the situation and everything, and he said, "Listen, I will try my best." So I stayed like half an hour talking to them, and finally he said, "Let's talk to my boss, and I will try to ask them if they give you another chance to for your channel to go under review." I said, "Okay, darlings, but the problem is if we do that, they will probably find out the old, because the problem was I had some videos that they were saying that I was showing nudity." Anyway, nudity is a big word because you have to, put a lot of things in consideration. Um, and nudity can be a very revealing dress, a very revealing costume, and that is true. In some of my videos, I had that because I showed a lot of backstage videos. And sometimes the drag queens, they are just wearing very revealing, sensual, sexy dresses because that's how they do their performances. First of all, all my videos was written, not made for kids. So this was something that I did in all my videos because I want to be clean, to be clear. So I don't understand that because my videos were not made for kids and I was signing that every single video. Anyway, the guy told me that they checked my YouTube channel 3 times. The first times is like robots, it's like machines that find out the things. Second, I think it's machine also. But the third one, or the last one, was someone. He said someone, a person, checked to YouTube and they confirm that some of your videos had nudity or considered nudity. And I said, "Okay, so it's done." He said, "I'm afraid it is." So my YouTube channel it's gone. It's gone. So 20 years of work, it's gone. I thought a lot about that for the past, let's say, 2 months now that they decided to do that. Someone is there. I don't know if I can see You know what? Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn off this and I will do just a video talking about my stuff and my things. And after it's gonna be like a vlog or how to say that? Like a chat. Anyway, so back to the thing. And they said it's okay, it's done, it's finished. So I said thanks to the guy, and I said, okay, now I know that I can turn the page. This is what I did. And I was telling you that I thought a lot about since this happened to me. Um, I never thought my goal was not to be famous. I started this YouTube channel when I started doing drag in 2005. I started my channel in 2007, but my drag was in 2005. So when I started my YouTube channel, I was learning my job, my work, because for me, this is a work. I'm a performer, and I was learning it. And in the very beginning, I felt like showing people what I was doing, not because I want, to be a star. No, I just wanted to show that I was happy doing drag and learning. And so my first videos were about, little transformations. And the very beginning, I had some videos that they became kind of viral because I was one of the first drag queens to be on YouTube. Really. By the time I started my YouTube channel, I think there were only 4 or 5 drag queens doing videos on YouTube, like tutorials and teaching stuff. And I thought that was so cool that I started to do the same. So I was lucky enough to be one of the first one. And I remember one of the first transformations video that I did was I was recording me taking off my makeup, and I was posting the video backwards. So a lot of people, they were confused because they thought I was putting on my makeup with the fabric, with the fingers and everything. But it was not that. I was taking off, in fact. And those videos became kind of viral. And I was very, very impressed. I remember So Column was a she doesn't do she's not a YouTuber, no longer a YouTuber, but she was very popular by this time. And she did a video, she did a shout out for me because of those videos, because they were becoming popular anyway. So little by little, my channel grew, and more and more and more. And after I had some viral videos, um, like I had one video that was almost 10 million, 5 million views, 15 million views in total because there were 2 videos with the same subject. Anyway, um, so for a while it was fun, and I never thought to do that to become famous. Never. For me, it was always a pleasure. So I posted everything: tutorials, interviews, backstage, a lot of backstage. And suddenly it became, for me, was what's normal to do this. And one day things start to, stop. I got 129,000 subscribers, and everything stopped. Nothing happened. Maybe because I was posting from not all the time, I was not dedicating myself to my work, I mean, to the YouTube channel. So people were not coming back to check. So I had a lot of subscribers, but people were not checking my work. So I didn't have a lot of views and everything. So for the past 3 years, my channel really went down. It was almost, I was getting my money. Like, don't think we make a lot of money on YouTube if you don't have a lot of views. I have 15 million views in total, but I had an average of 2,000, 3,000 views a day. It is not a lot. You get something like €1, €2 a day, sometimes less than €1 a day. And after some people think oh my God, you have a lot of subscribers, you're rich. No, no. After you, of course, you have some people that get sponsors and everything. It was not my case. So I keep on doing my posting from time to time because for me it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure. That's what I did. And last year I had troubles. I started having troubles with YouTube because I posted some reaction videos. I was blocked for months. I could not make money out of the channel. Anyway, so I felt that something was happening little by little. And maybe because I had those videos, but I didn't know I had those videos because I made 5,000 videos. And I didn't know, or maybe I just missed this email or some emails that YouTube were saying, watch out, you've got some videos with, we think it's nudity and everything. I didn't know that, so I didn't do anything. And maybe because of that, one day they decided to turn off, to delete my video, my YouTube. And this is something that I don't understand because If you've got one video that is not okay, and maybe it's normal that the person didn't realize that he was doing something wrong, why YouTube didn't delete those videos? Out of 5,000 videos, maybe I had, let's say, and I'm saying a lot, I mean, putting a big figure, 50 videos that showed nudity, as they say. Why they, instead of deleting my channel, they just didn't delete those videos? What they thought, that I was somebody that want to shock people? Or first of all, my videos were not made for kids. I don't want kids watching my videos, because I am an adult. I'm a drag queen, an adult drag queen, and I don't want to talk to kids. That's my opinion. My opinion. Um, I don't want to get in the conversation of should drag queen talk to. That's not my business. I'm talking about the way I approach my drag. As a YouTuber, I was talking to adults. That's all. And all my videos were made. I was writing there, made for adults, not for kids. And I really didn't understand. That's what I told this guy I was talking today from Google. I said, that's a pity, because I lost 20 years of work. 20 years of work on YouTube. They just didn't give a damn about my work, because I was against their community, the way they think. Mistakes, we can all make mistakes. And I was very disappointed. Yes, I was. Um, like 1 month ago, I was extremely angry. I like decided to, because I was paying Google, I was paying YouTube to, to have more rights, to, to get facilities. You know, as a YouTuber, for me, it was better to be like that. I stopped paying everything. I still don't pay YouTube, because I don't feel like for the moment. And that's it. I was very, very angry. But after I thought a lot, I start getting messages from some of people following me, and they were saying, "Don't do that. Don't give up. You were one of the first drag queens." There was someone very, very special for me. I don't want to say names and everything, from Antwerp, and she told me that you were the first person. I was 14 when I start watching you, and you gave me hope. You gave me beautiful moments with your channel, with your transformations. And I was starting to feel very bad, because they were upset. They were missing my work. So after 2 months, I thought a lot. But I was, meanwhile, thanks the universe, I was very busy working, um, working a lot with a lot of projects. This is something I wanna talk later. But I thought a lot about those wonderful people there that appreciate my work and want to see more. And I said, you know what? I think I should go back and start all over again. But what do I want now? I am older. When I started this YouTube, with my first YouTube channel, I was younger. I had my time. I had great fun. I was on. I was at YouTube here, Google, twice to do some special. Like to they in the beginning they were doing that. They don't do this anymore, to teach you how to work better your YouTube channel. I did two of these meetings, so I was a very proud YouTuber. Of course, when I got my 100,000 subscribers, I was extremely happy and proud, because for the first time I was doing something all by myself. And if I got 100,000 subscribers, they were all because they liked what I was doing. And I was extremely happy. When I lost all this, I tell you, I was very, very sad. Very, very sad. But at the first, uh, um, I was very sad, very upset. But at the same time, I was, um, you know, like I said, why am I doing that? Why did I do that? So I found out why I started my YouTube channel. As I said in the beginning, to have fun, to share my stuff, and just for fun, not to be famous or things like that. And I asked myself, now, what do you want to do from now on with YouTube? Do you have any expectations? What are you expecting? Nothing, nothing. Because I thought a lot. Those 2 months that I stopped being a YouTuber, or, I was watching a lot of internet. And I realized that on internet, they it's now we've got a lot of very famous people. Like you have like TikTokers, Instagrammers with 3, 4, 5 million people. And when I check the work of those people, I am sorry, maybe I'm going to be criticized here right now, but a lot of them just do stupid things, very, very stupid and simple things. Like, for instance, if you take a TikToker that use other people's video to react, that's a big problem, because this was one of the first problems I had with the YouTube last year, because I was reacting to, you know, videos. Because YouTube give you, when you go to shorts, you have this option, green screen. And for a while, for 2 months, I did a lot of green screens and I got a lot of views. A lot, really a lot. In 2 months, I got almost 1 million, 2 million views and almost 20,000 subscribers. So I stopped doing everything I was doing, like my vlogs, just to do those reaction videos. And it was my first big mistake. Few months late 3 months later or 2 months later, I started posting those things and getting a lot of views and lots of subscribers. I got a message from YouTube saying that I was no longer allowed to make money. I was punished because I was using other people's material. I said, what? I am reacting. You allowed me to react. When I react a video, my video is linked to the person, and this person, uh, it's linked with the video. So when you watch the video, you see from where this person is, who is this person, and I'm just doing a reaction. Anyway, I was punished for 7 months. This was last year. I'm talking about that just to tell you, don't think just because uh, a YouTuber or a TikToker have 5 millions, and what they do is basically reacting to videos. Don't think that they make a lot of money, because they don't. I think because they are using other people's material. Anyway, it's not my business. What I want to say is, I thought a lot about what am I going to do from now on with those social medias like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube now that I'm back. I decided to keep on doing the things I was doing before. Lots of backstage, behind the scenes, little interviews, like I was doing before. Transformations, for the moment, I really don't feel like. And what I'm going to do also is those chats, because I've got a good microphone now. And I said, you know what? I will talk about stuff. I will talk about my life as a drag artist, drag performer. And we can talk about makeup. We can talk about everything. But this is going to be me here with the microphone. And hopefully, those things will become kind of, a podcast. A podcast. And that's what I decided. I don't I don't want to show anything anymore here. If I will show like videos of backstage interviews or everything about drag, it's not going to be here. It's going to be on my Patreon. Because on my Patreon is like a OnlyFans. Some people say Patreon is a kind of OnlyFans for artists. It's a page that we post everything. We post um, like in my case, backstage. I can post backstage. I can talk about everything. But those videos are just there. And in order to watch those videos, you have to pay. So it's a very selected group, lucky people, because they will see everything I will post. And this is what I'm going to do. I decided that, and I'm so pleased to have this in mind um, as a plan. And that's my decision, and this is what I'm gonna do from now on. So everything, like there, I can show the girls having fun, me having fun with the girls, everything with their consentment, of course, like always. But at least it's not gonna be for everybody, and I don't have to explain if it's for kids or not, because you have to pay to watch those things. Like I've got a lot of things still to say. I had one of my viral videos was a video that I show how to mold your body and how to take the shape of your hip pads. So it's going to be an exclusive, a personal hip pads. Last week I was in the theater because they're gonna do Kink Boots here in Brussels, and I was invited to by the production and by the girls also. They wanted me because the director of the play wanted all the artists, the drag queens, with hip pads. And they said that is only one person in Brussels able to do a good hip pad, and that's Sugar Love. So they called me. I went there. I took the mold of each one. I cut it. Everything is perfect. They had a rehearsal this week. I went there to give the hip pads to check if they were okay. Some of them were not okay, were too big, a cut and everything. So normally now it's everything okay. On Monday, I go there to check them and we will see if they are fitting perfectly. Just to tell you that I want to create another video, but this time step by step how to do a hip pads. But this time I won't make the same mistake that posting on YouTube. I'm gonna post on my Patreon. And if you wanna watch it, if you wanna learn it, you have to be my patron. You have to pay and you have to be part of this very selected adult, intelligent people. I don't want to be popular, really. I thought a lot about those 2 months that I was angry with YouTube, angry with Google, and I am very happy. I'm gonna turn 58 in 3 months. 3 months, oh my lord. And I know what I want out of everything, my profession, my life, and everything. I'm working so hard to be a professional drag queen. It's missing few months, so I will get the title of artist in Belgium. It's a long story, but I will be officially an artist, so I can get help from the government if I don't work. If, for example, I don't have any shows this month, I get some help from the government. But for that, I had to work hard, and all my contracts. This is how it works in Belgium. All the contracts I was doing, every show, a half of my money go to the government. Yes, a half. That's the thing. And but the good thing is, I pay all my taxes. I pay everything for the government, so I am okay with the government. They take a half of my salary, but I can get help. I can, everything's fine for the future. And this is what I'm doing. And I'm very, very happy to do that. Finally, in few months, if the universe say yes, I will get my papers as a professional artist. So I was very busy doing those things, doing my shows, organizing evenings. Last week we had a great show here in Brussels. Me and my girls, we worked, that is, lots of bars in Brussels doing drag shows. I was in one bar for a while. I was every weekend there. And after I decided to move on and to grow a little bit more as an artist because I was not able to be, myself there, completely myself. Um, and I needed, an artist that I need freedom to do whatever I want, when I want, how I want. And I start working a little bit everywhere. And last week we were at the Agenda. It's a new bar in Brussels, like 2, 3 years, I think. This bar, maybe more. Anyway, and it's where all the young queens they go, all very very young people as a public. And for me, it was very important to be there because I need to show what I do to those young people that they couldn't see me because they don't go to the bar I was working. And so I had this opportunity to bring the girls, and our show was House of Love. So we introduced to those very young people House of Love. Me, Fernanda Lust, Joelle Love, and Bitter Love, my drag daughter. And we had Gabana, Gabana from Drag Race Belgique season 2. She was there also because she's an old friend of mine also, and I wanted her to be there with us to to give more, another energy for us. And we had a great time, and we open more doors for us. Apart that show, we are organizing another show in Brussels. We want to start a new tea dance in Brussels. The first one is going to be the 22nd of June. We found a wonderful place here in Brussels. Very, very beautiful place. It looks like those old cabarets, you know, like from the 30s or during the Depression, like Chicago. It's a wonderful building in the very center of Brussels, and really wonderful, wonderful building, old, like Belle Epoque style. And you have this very chic restaurant and a hotel. You get in, you're gonna pass this very chic restaurant in the corridor. That is a long corridor with red carpets. You will pass the reception of the hotel. You keep on going like you're going to a hidden place, and you will find a staircase all in velvet and red carpet. You go one floor up, you're gonna find a corridor all in or leopard or cheetah. A very, very chic with a table with legs. And you go to this corridor all in cheetah, very long corridor with lasers like that crossing. Like, when you go to those places, to a museum to steal, when you have to steal and you have those lasers and you have to avoid the lasers, something like that. And it's very cool. You will find a door with 25 knobs to open, and that's the entrance. And the place is very, very chic. We were very lucky to find this place, and we're going to bring House of Love there. That means that we're going to be free to create whatever we want. And I'm so proud, so happy to be with the girls, able to build our community in Brussels. Because let's do some tea. Let's spell the tea. Yes. Because this video is it's for the world. Few people watch my videos in Brussels, in Belgium, or they pretend they don't, and they do. But anyway, that's another thing that we're gonna talk about that another day. Um, so, oh my God, look, we've got a lot of bars, and what happened the past years that the bars where we've got drag queens. When I started, we had a lot of the bars, queer bars, and the drag queens, they were doing shows everywhere. There was only one bar that was really for drag queens, the one that was working. And suddenly they opened another one, and another one, and another one. So now officially there are four bars with shows, doing shows. But few years ago, we start to have some, uh, how to say, something happened, and I'm not going to say and go for details, but something happened, and suddenly a war was declared with two bars, and after three bars and four bars, and now all the bars are like, avoiding each other. I'm talking about the owners. And they're avoiding each other, and the girls, of course, they have to work, so the girls, they stay a little bit confused. Some of them choose, you know the team, the kingdom, and they stay there. This is what I did in the beginning, and when I saw that this was not good for my career, I wanted more. For me, in my mind, I said, I want more than just perform in a bar and belong to a bar, belong to an honor. I want more than that. I'm 58 years in few months, and I want to be entirely myself. And I want to give the orders, if you know what I mean. I want to be the boss, kind of. You know what I mean? I want to take my decisions, and this is it. I don't I have to explain things, or can I do that? Should I do that? No. And this is why I start to, find ways to start doing my stuff. And this is what I'm doing with the girls. And we are very, very happy. Just to tell you, this is why we want to build our community, our group of people, our fan base, not fan base, but our clients, our public. So we are really working hard to find ideas of numbers, and also the music, because it's going to be a tea dance. We are going to start at 8 in the evening. We're going to be earlier, like 7 o'clock, we are going to be ready. But from 8 o'clock, we are really there talking to people. We want a place where, because that's me. I was very famous in Brussels. No, I am very famous in Brussels because of that. Because I want to talk. I love talking to people. And that's what I want. I want a place where the drag queens are available. I don't want a drag queens being queens. I don't like this attitude, you know. of some queens thinking they are better than the rest, better than everybody because they are queens. I don't like this attitude, and this is what we want to do. We want to have a place where the queens, the drag queens, talk to people, listen to people, interact with people, and do shows. This is our goal. We want good music. We want mixed people. When I say mixed people, I want everybody, everybody, all the colors of the rainbow, the super rainbow, I call, because it's like the flag, a lot of discussion about the flag, the queer flag, and they say the flag must be like this, like that, like that. I am completely against that. I call the the flag should be a super rainbow. A super rainbow, that means that you can see all the colors, because if you look at the colors, a real rainbow, there are a lot of colors. It's not only five, six, seven, eight. No, there are colors that you cannot see, so you cannot explain. It's like a personality. You cannot explain. You cannot, our sexuality. We all have our own personality and sexuality. It's a unique stuff. It's like digital, like this. I've got mine, you've got yours. Sexuality and personality is the same. And when I say the super rainbow, is because it's the super rainbow. And I want everybody, really everybody, coming to our tea dance. We want mixed universes, universe. I want really to be in a place where I can meet everybody. I can discuss about everything with everybody. And we are just developing. We have the ideas already. We have the music and everything. We want to play. You know what we were thinking about. To one of the goal is, and the word we are going to use, a hashtag that we are going to use. It's make Europe queer again. We want something a little bit towards the European mentality, the European goals. I mean, goals. When I mean it's because it's all we are living. I'm living here for 32 years. Oh, 32 years. Oh my God, my English. I'm starting to get tired. And we want something really not international. We want, because Belgium is a very, very special place in Europe, and we want to dedicate our vibe, let's say, to this special way of life, the Belgium and the European way of life. I live, Brussels is an amazing city with so many cultures all together. And we want to really dedicate ourselves to the European mentality. No, not mentality, oh my God, I don't find the word. The European, um, at least what we feel here in Brussels, this mixed, melting pot of cultures and everything. Somebody wrote, who is this? Who wrote me? Spice Baby, darling, it's you. Oh my God. Wait, darling, wait. I'm gonna I'm gonna do something because Spice Baby is a very, very special person. I will add you managing. I declare you managing moderator. Is it working? Yes. Well, Spice Baby, darling, thank you so much. I didn't say that I was going to be live on YouTube, but I am. And I'm doing a vlog. and this is gonna stay like this, like a podcast. And I decided to do that after you check what I said before. And now I'm talking about all the situation, what I'm organizing. So we want something with European music because Belgium is a place where we have wonderful techno. Belgium is one of the places that created, yeah, basically techno music was born here. Yes, darling, it is. And we want to have this. When I say European stuff, is this European vibes. It's about music. And techno is one of the things. Wait, my darling, what did you say? Thank you for the moderating moderation rights. Spice, darling, of course it's you, the boss. It's gonna be you, the boss of moderators. I'm sorry if I don't answer you, but so I was saying. So this is gonna be our tea dance every Sunday. Not I don't know now because the owner, the responsible of this place, he wanted absolutely to start after the Pride, and I told him, listen, darling, 2 days after the Pride. No, first because it's too early. We had 1 week and a half to organize, and we decided, no way, no one will come to our party because they are tired of all the parties, the pride parties. So we decided to do on June. We didn't want to do now. We wanted to do that in September. But the guy said, no, listen, you should do it now because we want something special, a queer thing on Sundays. And I said, yeah, we are going to try, but we are not sure that it's going to work. Hopefully, it's going to work because the when we were at the agenda, we had almost 100, no, we had 100 people coming to see us. But that the agenda is a very famous place. They know a lot of people, and we were lucky to mix our friends, the people we knew, and their public. So that's why we had 100 people. But I told the guy, I said, listen, I am not sure how many people we are going to get for the first party. But we are very, very excited because he said he's okay with that. He said, don't you worry if we don't have a lot of people, we're going to try. But the idea now is to do it once a month. So every last Sunday, or we are going to decide. It's going to be Sundays from 8 till midnight. Good music, drag queens, meeting and greeting all the time. We want meeting and greeting all the time. We don't want to do this thing of meeting and greeting in the beginning where they are very there. No, we want to be all the time with the public. This is what we are planning. So, as you can see, I'm very busy with those things. I've got a lot of other big projects. Um, One in special, it's a very, very special project. But I cannot talk about that now, really. It's top secret. And I think it's going to be one of the most important projects till now of my life as a drag queen. But we need a lot of work and studies, and that's why I cannot say anything. But you see, last week I got the good news that the film that I was part, I did a film. I was part of a film last year. We recorded here. This film, this film is out, and I think next week it's in Lisbon for a festival. So the film is going to festivals. Can you imagine if I go to Festival de Cannes with my film? Oh my God, that could be wonderful. So this is something that I was very, very proud to do, a film. And I love videos, I love film, I love movies. And I would love to be able to do more of those things. Anyway, darlings, So this is it. This is what I'm gonna do. And my decision now is really to work my YouTube, but in a different way, in a completely different way. Wait, because I got a message. Let's see who is this. It works both ways, darling. Oh, sugar love. Hi. Oh my God. On the big screen. Yes. Oh, darling. It's my dream. It's my dream. Um, so that's it. This is what I'm gonna do from now on. And I told you, I don't expect anything. I will keep on doing the things I love, and I will share with you when I can. Uh, but I told you, the videos when they are backstage or personal stuff, they're gonna be posted on my Patreon. Here, I don't know if once a week I'm gonna do a live, and here I'm gonna talk like that, and I will bring you a subject, something, an idea, and I will develop this talk. Today is I'm just giving you the explanation. The first one was the explanation about my YouTube channel that I lost. Well, today I also spoke a little bit about that, but today's video was, yeah, it's just to tell you what I am going to do what with this new YouTube channel. So other thing that I want to do, another thing is, not the same mistakes. This is why, because I realized that I had some videos that maybe those are the videos they said it was nudity. Because when I had House of Love, my studio, from time to time I was collaborating with some artists, photographers, and we were doing crazy pictures. Like we were, wearing crazy costumes. Um, I remember I did a great photo shooting with a friend of mine, and I was using my breasts, my silicone breasts. The pictures, they were wonderful. I had kind of, those signs when you do a plastic surgery. I put I I was wearing false lips in silicone and those big tits. The photo shooting was amazing, and I think I posted some backstage, and they were saying there was nudity. I remember I posted a film, a scene backstage from a film that I was doing, and I was with those tits, and I think that's what they thought it was a nudity. But I think I took off this video. I took it down. So just to tell you that from now on, all those things, even tutorials, I'm not going to post here. I'm sorry. I will post here little 5-10 seconds video to show you what I'm doing, but the entire thing I'm gonna post on my Patreon because that's what I said. I don't want to be famous. This is not something that I want to do, but I want to keep on sharing my passion because this is my passion. I cannot do another thing. Or I stop doing drag forever. I really stop everything. Or, I find another way to sharing with you my passion. And this is what I said in the beginning of the video. Why I didn't want to completely disappear because of you, some of you there. Spice Baby, for example, she was always there for me. And because of those people that I'm here. And I want to keep on doing what I was doing, but now in a completely different way. As I said, when we watch, I'm following a few people that I love, that I love movies. I start following some people, and one of those new people I'm following, it's a guy from Hollywood. He writes about the stars. He knows all about the stars I love, from the past. And I start chatting with him, and he's very, very, he's there. He's a normal person. He's not a big star, and just I think he has like 5 or 6 thousand subscribers. And when you think, not even, I think, and when you think those people, they do a great work. He writes biographies about the stars of Hollywood, and they just have like 4,000 people following them. And you have another person, the only thing they do is showing like their body, their very young body, and they get 1 million, 2 million people. Wait, someone is writing. Who is this? Spice Baby. Oh my god, Spicy Baby. I love all the hearts you're sending. Hello to the people that is new to the channel. Mel, darling, there are only two people, you and another. You see how it's different here? Remember when we were doing, I think we had like 400 people, 300 people watching our lives. But this is another thing. And this is what I was talking. I'm not worried about that, really. What I want to do, like those chats, and I will leave those videos like a podcast, you know? So from next time, I still don't know when I'm gonna do. This is the makeup I did. It took me a time, really. I decided to create a new makeup, you know? Even the contouring I didn't, I like it. Oh my god, I have to find a way to see the messages. I was crazy. We didn't have time to talk to you. Yes, it was really crazy. It was spicy. Spicy baby. It was. We didn't have the time, really. And this is what I'm telling. I prefer this. And I must find out what I'm going to do, when I'm going to do. So the idea is I don't want to put on hip pads. I don't want to, put 3, 4 pairs of tights. I want to be relaxed. And kaftan is going to be my thing because, like that, I just need one pair of uh, pants and that's it. Hmm? Cover everything. I don't need tits, anything. This is gonna be the look, and like that, I can bring a lot of different kaftans, and I'm very, very comfortable. I don't know when I'm gonna do this. Maybe once a week. And what I wanna do is every time I come here, I will bring a theme, and we are gonna talk about that. After, I have to find a way to answer you and everything. Like that, look like my microphone is far, but I think the new channel, the people that subscribe need to know this is your channel now. Yes, darling, we need Nick to come back here, and the old moderators. Well, I don't know where they are. They all disappeared. They all disappeared, Spicy. um and that's it. I'm counting on you already. And Spice, baby, thank you so much. Well, I will officially say here in front of everybody, thank you for the love. And I thought a lot about you. You were one of the person that really showed a lot of respect for my work. I got few messages from people, but you were very, very special. You wrote me beautiful things, and you were one of the first person that I said I cannot let down, really. And if I'm back, really, you were one of the most important person to help me to bring me back. Thank you for the banner. It's beautiful. It's perfect. It's really, really nice. I love it. And this gave me, I told you, when you wrote me last night, I was so happy to get your message. And I said, oh my God, because I remember it was an awful picture that I put on. And suddenly you did all this new thing, beautiful, well done, and everything. And I was so moved that I said, "Oh my God, she did this. It is a great thing, but it's just missing few details." And I was afraid to ask you, but I said, "You know what? I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna tell her that the work is beautiful, but if we were adding few new colors here and there, it was perfect, and it is perfect. Really, don't you think so? It's beautiful, chic." What did you write me here, darling? Um, what I think the new channel, the people that okay, yes, that means a lot to me. Thank you for the kind words. I'm glad you're back. I'm saying the truth, honey. Really, it's true. It's true because I can talk about that also here. Because now that we are very, very few people, I can. This is another thing that I wanna do, and this is a very important thing that I have to say right now. Um, One of the new things that I want to bring for this channel, it's more personal. I want this channel to be more personal. I don't expect anything, as I told you, but I want to be myself here. This is why I think one of the most important things for me is to do that. A chat where I can be myself. I can tell you my stories. I can say so. I don't want to talk about politics. I don't want to talk about, you know, those themes that cause a lot of blah, blah, blah. I want to talk about the drag world, my drag world, my feelings for drag, and my art, about my stuff, my things. That's it. I'm talking about, since the beginning, about my way of my style, my lifestyle. And I want to keep on doing it. But this time, that's what I'm telling you. For this YouTube channel, for this new YouTube channel, I just want to do that. I want to be myself, and I don't want to think about, that's why I told you that I want to post all the other stuff on Patreon, because on Patreon, I don't have to think about. Uh, if I have backstage videos to show, I'm going to show everything there. Of course, I'm going to select images. I'm not going to post everything, but at least there I am free. Like I found a Node video because I was checking my hard disk. I found a very very interesting disc on this disc, very interesting video, and it was something crazy that I did, a crazy video. It was very sensual because I like to create stuff. And this day I want to create something sensual. And I did a very special look with my black wig and everything. I was smoking, and I posted on my Patreon because I said, well, there people can see without any problems. And I was very, very happy to do that. And just to tell you, this is what I want to do from now on here. I want to sit here and talk. And maybe, yeah, I can do finally the talk with another person, to invite another person. What you wrote me here, darling? What is it? These live streams will help you also for people to find you again, little by little. I do hope so, darling. I do hope. I don't know how many people here. Well, it's you. You see? But that's very, very nice to have you here. And yeah, as I told you, remember when we were doing those videos that We had a lot of people, a lot of haters. It was awful. It was really awful. And that means that YouTube was really using the algorithms to promote, or I don't know how or why they were doing that. But you see how they don't promote at all here because I'm a new, you know, there is no promotion. And you know what? This is what I want. I want to do that. So this is going to be a kind of podcast. And after this podcast, we'll stay there out. And this is what I want. And little by little, we will see what will happen. Okay? And I don't think about anything anymore. And as I told you, was I sad? Yes, I was very, very sad. I had a friend of mine that said, "Oh my God, he has something like 150 or 160,000 subscribers. He's on Twitter, on X." And he told me, if it was me, I was dead. I told him, well, I'm older than him. I said, I'm older than you, darling. And, we take things in a different way. But I was very, very sad. Of course I was. But just to tell you this, another, again, because I think you didn't hear that, I was saying in the beginning of the video, being a YouTuber, being a TikToker, having 200,000, 150,000, that means nothing. Nothing. You cannot stay there attached to this thing, oh, by the subscribers you have. No, look at me, lost everything. And out of those 129,000 subscribers, only few people were checking my work. Only few people were interested in what I was doing. And I prefer, to be relaxed and able to have another chance to keep on doing my work and the things I love, but not for a lot of people. Few people is fine. The most important thing is that the message pass and I share what I want to share. Like today I want to share this look also that was I was telling you that I love my kaftans. Those are very cheap kaftans. They are kind of imitating Emilio Pucci. One day I'm gonna have the money to buy a real Emilio Pucci, but with the right accessories, it looks nice. It looks nice. So I wanna, well, when you say what are you going to do then, Sugar? Here, this once a week, maybe later on I can do another, maybe twice a week, but podcasts. So maybe I'm gonna ask, on Instagram, talking about social media, like I was talking before. This thing of having thousand. So I was telling my friend, he has 160,000 subscribers. Few weeks ago, he needed to go to Paris, and I remember he wrote on his Instagram. He's not very powerful on Instagram. He's very powerful on Twitter. But he posted, I need a little place to stay in Paris. Can someone give me some tips or find me a place to stay in Paris? For free, I think he wanted, because he had a lot of fans and everything. And in the end, he told me that he stayed in a hotel. I said, "How come you didn't find anybody?" He said, "Oh, no, no, nobody." So you see, just to tell you, so you are someone with 150,000 followers on X, fans, and you need a little favor? Nothing. And he also told me that here in Belgium, he's not popular. People here in Belgium doesn't promote his stuff, doesn't promote his work, or And I told him, because he's very close to me, I told him, in Belgium, like the press, um, sometimes I was watching television, they were saying, "Oh, this person is a YouTuber," and I was looking the YouTuber they were saying it was a 20, they had 20,000 followers. And what I want to say is they never took me seriously here in Belgium. Never, never. Very, very little people took me seriously or want to, collaborate with me or want to do something with me because they knew I had a YouTube channel. Very, very few people. Um, and when I ask, I'm not very active on Instagram, but when I ask things on Instagram, what should I do? Nobody answers. Nobody from here. I'm not very active on Instagram, so I don't talk to people too much. I don't, I don't like this thing of giving likes, and I don't look at people's. Maybe that's why people they don't come to see my work because it's always like that. And people they want you to leave comments and to share all their stuff. Um, so if you don't do it, they don't think you are, you know, I don't understand. I really don't understand, especially Instagram. I don't understand. And because I don't do that, and I have the impression that the people don't appreciate me or my work. But just to tell you, this is not what I'm looking for, really. No, I want to do this. Keep on doing my stuff, my evenings that I will start the 22nd June. If you are in Brussels, come and check this evening with my girls. We are working hard to do this beautiful evening. I will, you know, do keep on doing that and being busy doing this kind of stuff. And let's see what I'm gonna do here once. If maybe it's gonna be Sundays, or maybe I don't know, Friday. I still have to find out a day to record. I have some people that want to collaborate with me from an agency here in Brussels. They want to create recipes. I'm still thinking about it, when I'm gonna do it, when I'm gonna record that, because getting ready it's a lot of work. Today I didn't do much. Yeah, the makeup, I was concentrate. I thought it was going to be fast, but it took me a long time because I decided to build a new contouring. From here, it's because I don't see very well, as you know, but from here, it looks good. I think. I think the contouring is nice. But just to tell you, I just put my spots, the two lights here, and that's it. Because when I'm dressed, like with corsets, with hip pads, to move things, it's painful. And with this kaftan, it's so simple. So I prepare the light before, and that's it. No shoes on. I'm relaxed. I watch it. There is a drag queen on Facebook, and she does live streams, and she's so crazy. She stayed there talking. It's a very old drag queen, and I love to see her. She's there. She just don't care. Anyway, eh, this is something that I must find out what I'm gonna do and when I'm gonna do. But as I said, I'm happy already doing that. What was that? Someone wrote a big message. Um, the issue is that the new generation has a shorter attention span compared to older generations. So making silly shorts or reels or TikToks or silly videos give them attention to the screen. That's it. Basically, they don't appreciate art the traditional way. I know, darling. I know. And one of the things I noticed on TikTok and everything is all those videos that they post and they don't say anything. They oblige you to check their channel. So the video has 10 minutes or 15 seconds, 10, no, sometimes 5 even. Very short thing. You don't understand the thing and you go there to their channel. That's what they want. Of course, there are a lot of techniques to bring people, but I don't feel like doing that, really, because as I told you, fame, this is not what I want. I want to do my shows in Brussels, have my public in Brussels, um, collaborate with people in Brussels if I can, travel if I can. Of course, I would love to travel, but I don't dream to have a huge public on YouTube. No, no, no. This is I am done. I'm really done with that, and that's what I told you. I see a lot of TikTokers, Instagrammers doing bullshit, only bullshit. Like yesterday, the video I did 2 days ago, I was talking about some people doing ASMR. I tried to do it. Maybe I'm gonna do on TikTok just for fun. And it's amazing what those people do. I mean, they don't do anything. Some of them, they don't do anything. They just stay like that, talk to you like that. Relax, relax. You should relax. Just relax. Yeah, don't try to relax. Yes, you had a great day today, but relax. That's it. I try to do because I said, I want to try. I really want to try. But anyway, this is something crazy. As you said, um, am I jealous of those people? No, I'm not. I'm not jealous of those people. But I think it's so funny that a lot of people follow those YouTubers. Would be nice to see a sugar road trips across the country and globally and making vlogs and sharing your passion of drag. Sugar SMR. So you see, my darlings, there are a lot of things we can do, really, of course. And um, again, this is what I want to do with this new channel and this new project here on YouTube. This is something already good. Having a microphone, a powerful, good microphone. I never had this before. When you could see my first videos, the sound was terrible. Now I've got that, and that's something nice. I checked my previous live. It was so nice to hear the voice and everything, and even my ASMR. It was. I said, well, that was not that bad. I just find because on TikTok that is there's the filters and everything. I'm gonna try to do this tonight, and be a little bit more upfront because I did the ASMR like that very far, but I should be more, but with a filter, with a very powerful filter. And that's it, my darlings. Oh well, did I say everything I want to say? Yes, the project, what I want to do, and everything. Um, yeah, because as you said, the new generation and a lot of those new artists, new people posting things, some of them are desperate for fame. That's what they want, to be famous. And that's not my goal, really. And I will just find a way to be myself, share my passion, and that's it. Sugary Talk as podcast name. Yes, darling, you said that. I didn't forget. It's perfect. The first ever drag ASMR. I don't know. Do you think so? I don't know. Yes, I could do, but maybe I could create a character only for the ASMR. Yeah, the sugary talk, it's very, very nice. I like it. Yeah, I think we should start with that. Sugary talk. And today's sugary talk was about my goals, what I want, and what I want to show also. I want to show fashion, I want to show hair, I want to show makeup, I want to show accessories, and I want to talk to you. I don't expect anything, really. I just want to share a moment and share stories with you, like we were doing before. But we will find out. But as I told you, I don't expect anything really. After what happened to me and all my work gone, that was really a pity. But it's gone. It's gone, and another thing that I thought a lot, maybe it was the new politics, the new rules of some countries that they're not very queer friendly. I don't know if that thing helped a lot for my YouTube channel being deleted. I don't know. I don't know. I won't believe. I don't want to believe in this really. I would. I rather believe that they didn't do that. But we never know. We never know. And losing all this work, and it was really really painful. But as I told you, I'm very very happy to find a new way and explore a new way, and that's it. Okay, because I told you, being famous, some people they really want that. They want fame. They want to be really famous. But for me, yeah, you can be famous. Of course you, if that's your goal, but you have to do something really really good, I think. No? Because yeah, some people they just do stupid things and they become very popular. But do I want that? No, I don't. I don't. And that's it, my darlings. I think I spoke about everything. Yes, I think I spoke about everything. Um, yeah, I think for today it's okay. I was very, so you see, that's something very, very hard, to do a makeup only for a video. And as I said before, of course, we were having a lot of, yeah, but that's another thing. Before, I could even make some money. So that was a nice part of the thing also, because oh my God, you're thinking about money only. No, I was not thinking about money. But when I was getting money, it was a good surprise. It was good, because it helped me a lot. And I don't have this anymore. I asked, I asked because I have 2,300 followers. I already have something that, because you must have 3 or 4 things. 3 videos at least I have. I have, now I need 3,000 uh, hours of watching. This is gonna be, it's gonna take a while. I don't know, maybe with my new videos things are gonna get better, but soon I will be able to make money with this YouTube channel. So it's something that we have to work out together. I told you I have to contact those people, or for this agency, and let's see how we can do this collaboration for videos, recipes, or maybe I can start by myself because I was already thinking to do that. But anyway, it's a lot of work, as I told you. But I think this is basically the looks I will wear: caftans, caftans and gorgeous wigs. I will find someone to do my wigs. I already have someone, and now I need to, give her my wigs, and bring you nice podcasts and nice chats. Okay, all right, my darlings. I will try now a TikTok. Let's see how it works, and we'll maybe do another video and some pictures. Well, I have to find another phone later on because I'm not doing nice pictures with my phone. At least, on Instagram, they had wonderful filters. They had one filter that I loved. They the filter changed a little bit your features and you become more feminine, but they don't have this filter anymore. Um, but this could be a nice thing if I had a nice filter. But I'm very happy with this kind of look, really. I think this is gonna be a hit. What do you think? Yeah. Okay, my darlings, I think that's all for today. I think I spoke about everything. Yeah. Because the most important thing I wanna say is that I'm looking for a new path on YouTube, not to make the same mistakes. No, this I won't do. Um, in the end, I agree that you don't want to keep those videos, but why they didn't delete the videos? Only. No, that I really don't understand and I don't forgive them. But that's the way they work. I have the choice to completely leave YouTube and Google, but in the end, I decided to stay because of you, because I could go completely to TikTok or Instagram, but I had a name here, and if maybe some of those people come back to check my work, it's gonna be fine. We are gonna go to another direction now. Okay, my darlings? And maybe to invest a little bit more, no? I should invest, but not now. Wait, because maybe Spice Baby said something, and I'm gonna answer her. You can create an. Oh, darling, you just turned 18. Oh, you wish, my honey. You wish. That's a good thing. Anyway, Spicy, you were the only one here watching my video. That's nice. That's very nice. Thank you again. And again, thank you for the product. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. You really gave me and my channel a new start. Thank you so much, honey. Uh what did I published a video because I had an image from House of Love. Oh my god, I found so many things from House of Love. So many transformations. I'm gonna post all of them on my Patreon, really, because I don't really feel. This is another thing I was thinking today. I said, YouTube is like a drug also. Huh? You start and you want more and more and more. And suddenly I realized that I was posting a lot of, not bullshit, but everything I was finding on my disk, I was posting. And suddenly I said, you have to watch out because you're gonna post something that will cause you problem. I had this video that I was imitating Marilyn Monroe, and it was very revealing, kind of revealing dress. And I said, maybe they will start all over again. So I decided to publish the video on my Patreon. And I had a lot of transformations. Those I can. But I said, you know what? You have to go easy, because it's not about quantity. Yeah, of course, I want to publish in order to get some attention. But I said, well, when I started my first YouTube channel, I didn't expect anything, and it worked. So I said myself, no, 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 calm down, do a live tonight, and the live is gonna have a nice audio, nice voice, and start doing that, and keep on posting stuff on Patreon, keep on organizing your new videos Patreon, and hear only the podcast and use this channel to promote your work. That's it. And this is something that I really must stay, you know, in mind, keep in mind. Uh, do you still have the hip pads tutorial video, the viral one? So, Spice Baby? No. Um, Maybe I can find because I kept three hard disk, old ones. Maybe I still have it, but I want to do a new one. I really want to do a new one. Maybe this time I want to shoot in a better way with a good light and everything. And after I'm going to post on Patreon, really, because I won't give anything for free anymore, really. If I teach something, things like that, Patreon, people have to pay to see it and to learn it. I'm not going to post anything for free here on YouTube. The like those videos became viral. A lot of people learn a lot, as you know. Even a drag queen that went to Patrick Star learned from my YouTube channel. And for what? In the end, being treated by YouTube like that. Deleted your video, your viral work and video is gone. No, I don't do that. I will do. I will do because I have to do. I have to create a new hip pads for a friend of mine, and I asked him if uh, I could record everything. He said he's fine with that. I told him, so we are gonna record you out of drag, taking the shape, explaining all about the technique, and after maybe trying the pads, I can give the tips how to put on a hip pads, and after in full drag. So we can have a series of videos explaining step by step how to create your unique personal hip pads, how to wear it, and how to be glamorous. But for that, people will pay from now on. I can do little short videos and use YouTube to promote it. So, as you can see, I've learned a lot from my mistakes, let's say. I still don't agree with YouTube, but I've learned I want to move on. And maybe, probably, I will do a better work than before. And probably, I told you, I'm going to get 1 million subscribers, 1,230,000 subscribers, much better, right? It's because you cannot smell, but I'm wearing a very, very wonderful perfume. But I'm not going to say. It's a very chic perfume that my mom was wearing, and she gave me this bottle of perfume, really perfume, and it smells wonderful here. Oh my God! Well, you see, I can see the makeup working well. I hope it's well. Anyway, my darlings, this is it. Maybe now this video is gonna stay here on YouTube, and some extra people will watch it. If you are watching this video right now, feel free to bring some ideas. We're gonna build another drag channel and keep on showing my work here in Brussels, in Europe, and maybe very soon in China. I would love to visit China and Japan if I had money. Who knows? Who knows? A very rich Chinese or Japanese people will say, Sugar, come here. We're going to sponsor you. And you do a collaboration. All right, my darlings. And hopefully next time I'm going to bring those wigs all done. Okay? Take care of yourselves. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love, Spice Baby. Thank you very much. Stay strong. Keep on strong. Okay? And we will talk to each other very, very soon. All right, my darlings? Stay safe. Okay? Stay safe. Protect yourself. Like, open your eyes. Don't trust. When you go out, don't trust everybody. Really. Watch out. I say that because We hear a lot of terrible things going on around the world, here in Brussels, in Belgium. I was shocked just before I go. I was shocked just to tell you how things are strange lately. There was a famous French guy from a television, from the television, and I think that some guys came to their place to steal, and it was very dangerous. But nothing happened to them apart his boyfriend, his husband, got very got hurt, and I went to read the comments. We are talking about France. We are talking about France. Huh? And the comments, French people were living there. It was awful, awful, extremely, extremely homophobic. Almost all the comments. And then we can have an idea what was happening to my YouTube channel when I had a lot of subscribers, a lot of haters. And that's why this is one of the reasons I don't want to do things for everybody. No, it doesn't. I'm not interested to have a lot of people following or coming to my channel because more than a half will be haters, and I don't want haters around me. Really, believe me. Okay, my darlings. So take care of yourself. I'm just telling you that because that's reality. That's what you have to face when we go out. Because especially the new generation, they love to watch series on Netflix, and on the series everything is beautiful because it's a movie. Even if they talk about reality, the characters, they are actors playing it. And some of those people, they want to do the same, exactly the same thing they people do on in the series. And I don't agree. I don't agree because the real life out there is completely different. I always tell the girls when they go out in public, made up, I always tell them, watch out. Don't trust. Watch out. Even a cab driver, don't trust everybody. Be safe. But in order to be safe, you have really to protect yourself and to open your eyes and not trust everybody. Really. No, 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 no. Okay, my darlings. Super kiss. Have a wonderful weekend. And I see you very, very soon here on Sugar Love Show. Take care. Bye. Let's see how I turn off. Yes.